Hello everyone, welcome to Statup Academy. In this video, we will be discussing about the English syllabus for ISS examination, and English syllabus for ISS and IAS examination is common to both the examination. So in this video, we will be discussing about paper 1 general English. Then we have the syllabus for general English that is common to both IES and ISS examination. Candidates will be required to write an essay in English. Other questions will be designed to test their understanding of English and workmanlike use of words. Passages will be usually set for summary or précis. So this basically is the description that is given on the main site of ISS, UPSC, and this is all about your English syllabus. Then we have the blueprint. This blueprint has been taken from the analysis of previous 10 years PYQs. So it basically says that you will have to write an essay that requires 800 words along with the précis that requires, and précis has to be written in your own words as mentioned over here, and it has to be 1/3 of the original length of the passage or the comprehension that will be given to you in the question paper itself. Then you have to write a paragraph of about 200 words on given expressions or statements that will be mentioned in the question paper. Then you will have to frame a sentence using the words and idioms and phrasal verbs along with the sentence correction. Now we come to what Startup Academy will be providing to you. It will teach you, the actual teaching will include how you can write an essay, a proper essay, and how a proper essay. After that, how you can write a précis. Précis writing skills will also be taught in Startup Academy. Then here are the main key points that includes your daily idioms and phrases series along with PYQ practices, test series, and mock test for your daily evaluation and progress. Now the sentence correction that usually is asked in the last question of every question paper of general English of ISS and IAS examination. Paragraph writing skills and sentence framing will also be taught in Startup Academy itself. In order to avail all these facilities, you will have to enroll in Startup Academy, and I would like to hold your attention for a while more. Then I discuss about the actual question paper, and the actual question paper will be followed on the screen after this whole thing. Okay. So here is the question paper. As you can see, it is already mentioned IES and ISS examination 2025. It says here is the general English. Okay. Maximum marks, it says 100. Time allotted will be 3 hours, and here are the general instructions. Okay. General instructions for this question paper involves, please read each of the following instructions carefully before attempting the questions. See, attempt all the question, मतलब हर question करना ही पड़ेगा. Every question has to be attempted by the candidate. Next, marks allotted for particular question or part is indicated against it. Supposedly question 1 would be there. Say question 1 is here, write an essay and etc etc, and 30 marks will be allotted or given or awarded to the candidate who attempts this question, and 30 marks, not specifically 30, unless and until you give everything that is required. Then next is word limit of answers, if specified, should be adhered to. Okay, they say that write an essay in 800 words. If you are not meeting the term is 800 words, your marks will be deducted. So word limit has to be taken care of. Next is you must not disclose your identity in any of these answers. Say you would be writing paragraphs, you would be writing essays, and in all those questions, while answering those questions, you do not have to mention about yourself, you do not have to write about yourself, your actual identity. This is what they say. Then is Answers must be written in English only. Startup Academy will provide you both in English and Hindi, but here the answers are to be mentioned in English only because this is the general English paper, and being an ISS officer, you need to learn English. Okay. Now the first question is write an essay in about 800 words in any one of the following. One has been highlighted over here on any one of the following. किसी भी एक टॉपिक पर लिखना है. So these are the topics. Out of 5 आप किसी भी एक को चूज करो और आप उसके ऊपर लिख दो. Marks awarded will be 30 as it was mentioned earlier in the instructions as well. Out of these 5, an essay of 800 words, these are the important things, along with any one. Alright, next is the Pressy writing. See, Pressy writing has various different words and a big passage or comprehension type of thing. So for Pressy, you will have to reduce this passage, whole passage, in 1/3 of its length. So you will not be counting all the words and you will not be doing all the mathematical calculation in order to get what word limit should be there. So all these things would be taught to you in Startup Academy itself, how to reach to 1/3 of the original length. Okay. Then again, this is of 30 marks. And this is the whole passage. You can see the comprehension. Next. And this passage requires thorough reading. That will again be taught in Startup Academy itself. The complete passage. Now coming to the question number 3. See, words are already mentioned. So now coming on to the question number 3, that is you need to write a paragraph. Question number 1 says an essay, but question number 3 says a paragraph. So that makes a big difference. It requires 200 words on again any one of the following. किसी भी एक पर लिखना है, 200 शब्द का लिखना है. And what are the topics? These are the topics. Alright. Okay. We are not going into much detail. And yeah, the marks mentioned over here are 10. Okay. Now the question number 4. Question number 4 says use the following words each in single sentence. Means you need to frame a sentence. एक ही sentence बनाना है and these words are to be used in those sentences. Bring out the meaning clearly without changing the form of the word. See, if you know the meaning of abstain and you will be using that word only, means abstain has to be used, not the meaning of the word. But the sentence that you would be framing needs to clearly depict the meaning of this word abstain. As they say, clearly without changing the form of the word. Means the form has not to be changed. No credit will be given for vague or ambiguous sentences. Alright, and again it consists of 10 marks. So if you would be knowing the synonyms that will be taught again in Startup Academy, so you would be easily grabbing all those 10 marks. Then we have idioms and phrasal verbs. Again, idioms से मुहावरे. ठीक है? So in these are again to be used in the sentences. You will not be asked to write the meanings of the idioms. Instead, you are asked to write the sentences. इनके भी sentences बनाने पड़ेंगे. Again, these are for 10 marks. And the meaning has to be brought out clearly. Means you would be using the same word that is given to you, but using its meaning. And in sentence, the meaning has to be depicted clearly. Again, these are of 5 and 10 marks. 2 for each. Correct the following sentences without changing the meaning. Do not make unnecessary changes in the original sentence. This is the sentence correction, which says that you need to correct all these sentences. 1 for each, 10 marks for the whole question. So you need to correct the sentences, and once you correct the sentences, you cannot make unnecessary changes. See, when you sit for examination, you think that this must be correct, but that will come after practice. So that practice will be provided to you in again Startup Academy. So here are the 10 basic questions that are asked in question number 6 that require your correcting formulas or grammatical things are to be required over here. So this was the whole question paper that I have just shown you, and this is how question comes and this is how you can attempt. That is just the basic description that has just been provided to you. तो अगर आप सच में सीखना चाहते हो और सच में ISS की तैयारी कर रहे हो, तो I would suggest you to kindly get enrolled in Startup Academy, and thank you for watching my video. Please like and share.